What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Leafs Chatter. Leafs win 4-3 against the Winnipeg Jets. What a comeback. What a comeback. Being down 3-1 to these guys. And let's be real, they're not the best team right now. But at this current moment, they're on a heater. They're on a heater. So it's good that we ended up winning this game. This was a tough one because they've been playing so good recently. I think in their past like 4 or 5 games, they've been playing pretty good. So it was nice to get a win there. I thought the boys played pretty good. They didn't take their foot off the gas. They kept chugging along. Being down 3-1, yeah, it sucks, but they didn't give up. They kept going. Showed a lot of resiliency, and then got nice 2 goals to tie it up. Bobby with a big goal near the end of the game, and yeah, Domi to seal the deal in overtime with a nice pass from OEL to Matthews and Matthews to Domi. It was a great sequence, and overall, amazing game. Amazing game. Definitely was cheesed a little. I got a little bit pissed off at times, because I like we'll get into the players in a second, but overall though, great game, great comeback. Looking at the stats here, we were outshot in the first, and then we outshot them in the second and the third, and even in overtime, they didn't even get a shot on net. Today, like honestly, tonight we played really good. We're good in the face-off dot. We're at 61.2%. Both of our power plays were dog shit tonight. I didn't like our power play one bit. Uh, and yeah, we outshot them 37-30. It was a great game in terms of being down 3-1. We managed to push back. Just laid up. That's all you have to do. Lay a bunch of shots on net. You never know. You can get a stick on it or a greasy rebound. Even just like even a greasy goal is hitting off one of the D men. You never know. So they just got pucks to the net. They got almost 40 shots. So I can't get upset at anything that they did tonight. I can't say anything bad about it. Great job by them. They kept chugging away, and yeah, good resiliency tonight. It honestly it should have been more. Like Laurent should have got at least 2 of those 3 freaking amazing chances that he had. He had like 2 breakaways, missed both. I think it was 2 breakaways, missed both, and then he had another one where it was like literally a sitter on the end of right at the side of the net. He couldn't get it in. He can't finish, that guy. But looking at the goals here, Iafallo, he got the first goal of the night. Then Kyle Connor, we were down 2-0 into the second. It was a gut punch, but it is what it is. Like they're a good team. Yeah, got a nice goal, and Connor with a nice one as well. And then Matthews, man, get back into it, has a nice ripper. Frig, nice feed there too. Like it was from Domi. Domi found him right in the middle. Nice snipe. This is the OG Matthews that we remember. But then we gave it up again. Like Niederreiter got a goal there, made it 3-1. But then at that point, we didn't just turn all systems off and just give up. We kept pushing. OEL had a solid freaking shot there. Nice goal. And then again, OEL, he shot it from the point. And nice tip from Bobby near the end of the third. Like there's 5 minutes left, and he got that clutch goal there. This we need to sign Bobby. If you're not going to sign Bobby, then you have to package him out and try and you have to try and trade. You trade him, but I personally wouldn't trade Bobby. I think that's a guy that you keep. But I mean, if it's in return to bring in somebody big, that's a guy that you might have to look at moving. Unfortunately, if he's not willing to re-sign, or if he's looking for like an absurd amount of money, like Bobby, in my opinion, is like if you could sign him long term, he's like a $4 to $5 million player. He is like there's teams that might even offer him more than that for what he's producing. So yeah, no, he had a great game tonight, and Domi, he was all over the place. He was a little chippy there with Connor and what's his name, Taze. But yeah, again, OEL once again, he had a goal and 2 assists tonight. He played out of his mind, and then Domi a goal and an apple. You really can't ask for anything else. Domi played really good. He was in the right spot. Matthews got a nice pass from OEL, passed over to Domi, sealed the deal. Great win by the boys. Getting into their stats here, OEL, look at him. He was a +4 tonight. Goal, 2 assists. Domi a goal and an assist +3. Matthews goal, assist +2. Bobby McMahon a goal +2. And then yeah, you got like Riley. I'll give it to him. He had a good game. But look, Just don't be fooled just yet. He was on the ice for 2 goals, okay? Because he's still a zero. So I get it. He helped out offensively tonight. He was even. I'll give him a pass. He was even tonight. But still, in my opinion, you got 2 apples. Good comeback. Still not good enough, in my opinion. But Cowan had a little apple there. Robbie, like we played pretty good. Like now getting into the shittier players, like again, Lawton, he didn't really do much like on the stat sheet, but he played amazing. He back checked like crazy. He was huge. He's huge on the PK. Without him, we would have lost this game. I'm calling it now. He was huge on the PK, and every time I feel like he's on the PK, we always have a really good chance going the other way, like a two, even like a 2-on-2 or 2-on-1 opportunity, even a breakaway. Like I feel like he's always generating stuff. He's so good defensively. I love him, and he was giving it to Velarde because Velarde dove twice tonight. The tripping penalty, it hit his skate, and then if you look at it, he just flops. He flops. And then again, yes, Nyes did high stick him, but he just tapped his helmet and he fucking embellished like a idiot. So I'm happy what Lawton did there to get back at him. Just giving him some cross checks, letting him hear it. Yeah, like and then the rest of the guys like Michelli, I thought had a decent game besides being a -1. He was generating some chances. Stetcher I thought played all right. McKay played okay. Yarncroke played like shit. Again, Yarncroke, once Joshua's back, actually once Nylander's back, he's no longer in the lineup. When Joshua comes back, I would consider taking Lorentz out just because Joshua makes more money. He's a better player. He has hands. Like if you gave Joshua those same chances as Lorentz, he's at least bearing one of them. So, just saying. Johnny played all right tonight, I thought, and then Nyes played horrible, in my opinion. He wasn't generating anything. He wasn't getting on the forecheck. He wasn't laying hits. I mean, he had 1 hit tonight. 1 hit, two penalty minutes. Well, he had 1 penalty and then 1 shot on goal. And then Myers played like shit. He was a -2. So he was Riley would have been a -2 as well. It's just Riley just so happened to be on the ice for 2 goals as well. So I'll give Riley a pass tonight. So your three reaches 3 worst players of the game tonight. We got number 1 Matthew Nyes, number 2 Philippe Myers, and then number 3. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go Lorentz. He didn't catch a minus, but he had 3 chances. Like if McMahon didn't get that nice little tip there at the end and we lost the game, I'd be blaming Lorentz. Anyways, so I'm blaming him. He's the third, so he's not the worst, the very worst tonight, but he's up there. He's in the bottom 3 because you can't miss 3 grade A chances like that. We needed a goal there. A goal there would have been huge. So those are my bottom 3 tonight. But overall, amazing game, amazing comeback by the boys. I can't say anything bad about the top players tonight in terms of Matthews, like our top line. Matthews and Domi played really good tonight. Like those 2 guys on that first line, they're buzzing out there. And Bobby too, yeah. And I can't forget about him. Bobby had a hell of a night. OEL did crazy. He looked like he was like 23. He looked like young OEL again. But yeah, that's it for this one though, guys. I honestly can't say anything else about it. Overall, great game. And they're just it's not related to the Leafs, but it seems like Boston are the front runners in getting Rasmus Anderson. Elliot Friedman did say that they right now have the opportunity to talk to Rasmus Anderson. So they had probably the best package available. I saw rumors say that it's going to be Lohrei, a first-round pick, and then that Protois. I don't know how to pronounce his name, Protois or whatever his name is. I think he was like one of their picks a couple years ago. He's supposed to be like a pretty decent player. I'm sorry again if I butchered the name, but I don't really care too much about the Bruins. But I think that's a hefty package. Like Lohrei is going to be is a good defenseman. He's just having a little bit of a slow year in my opinion. But again, like that's a lot for Rasmus Anderson. But if they can sign him, like I mean, I guess why not? He's doing pretty good right now. But the Leafs are also apparently in talks. Vegas apparently didn't have a high enough package, so they didn't get to speak with him. But it sounds like the Leafs are also into it as well. But I don't think we come out with him. I think the Leafs are going to make a move for Luke Schenn. and I think that's the player that we're gonna get. And I don't think we're gonna make any other additions because we have no more assets. So that's what I personally think. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, like this is pretty much like a trade deadline coming up. So right before the Olympics, this is where shit's gonna start getting crazy. A lot of teams are gonna start making moves because after that 2 week vacation for some players, you know, it's like right around the corner is the trade deadline. So like next thing you know, it's gonna be March. So they gotta start. People are gonna start making moves now. I wouldn't be surprised if the last week before the Olympics, there's quite a few trades. Like we've already seen like some minor ones, like 3 or 4 minor ones, but now especially with the Rangers right now, you never know what's gonna happen, right? So we'll see what happens there and who they end up giving up or trying to move. I would love to get a Vinny Trocheck. That'd be huge, but we'll see what happens. But that's it for this one, though, guys. We'll keep an eye out on the market, and we'll see how the Leafs do next week. Hopefully, they can carry this on. But that's it for this one, though, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. It'd mean a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.